Josephine's Restaurant and Catering. We offer lutong bahay Filipino dishes and desserts. Try our crispy pata, lumpiang Shanghai, pancit palabok, rellenong manok, and many more. We serve halo-halo, leche flan, and other traditional Filipino desserts. For events and special occasions, Josephine's also offers catering services and takeout party trays. For authentic Filipino cuisine and true Pinoy taste, try Josephine's Restaurant and Catering, 2650 Main Street in Vancouver.
On December 14, 2013,
at Michael J. Fox Theater, please come watch us at the Vancouver Grand Finals of BalitangVancouver Season 6. See you there!
Balitang Vancouver is brought to you by Brayfort Media Group.
Hello mga kabayan, narito na po ang isa linggo ng mga balita tungkol sa ating komunidad. Mga isyu malapit sa puso at nakakaapekto sa buhay ng mga Pilipino. Ako po si Franco Telec.
Boses at kwento ng mga Pinoy dito. Kasama dyan ang latest entertainment news. Ako po si Manny Noel Abuel.
Ito ang Balitang Vancouver.
Sa Balitang Vancouver ngayon, BC Pipeline mahalaga sa ekonomiya ng probinsya. Patuloy na kampanyang fundraising mula sa BC umabot ng mahigit 3 million. Paul Walker Memorial Fundraising para sa mga biktima ng Bagyong Haiyan.
Kilala po ang Canada bilang pangunahing bansang nag-e-export ng natural resources sa buong mundo. Alamin po natin mula sa North Gateway Pipeline kung gaano ito kahalaga sa ekonomiya at kalikasan.
Ang British Columbia ay nangunguna sa pag-aaring likas na yaman kung saan ang gas pipeline ay kritikal para sa export sa ibang bansa sa Asia ng tulad sa China. Ito ay nauna nang ipinahayag ni Premier Christy Clark. Aniya mahalaga ito sa ekonomiya ng probinsya.
Just one of those companies has a demand for 45 million metric tons of natural gas in the next 15 years. Just one of them. Our entire export capacity, we estimate, is 82 million. So they would eat up half, more than half, of our entire export capacity. That's how much they need natural gas here in China. It's just such a tremendous opportunity for us in BC. I'd say the recurring theme for all of these meetings is that the Chinese need natural gas to grow their economy, but they need it to do it in a way that's going to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. People here are really concerned about air quality, they're concerned about the environment, and clean natural gas will help them reduce their greenhouse gas emissions pretty significantly. Let me give you an example. There are some estimates that the reduction in greenhouse gas emissions in China will be so large that it would be the equivalent of idling every car and every factory, every mill, everything that produces greenhouse gas in British Columbia for 4 years.
Para sa mga taga-British Columbia, mahalaga rin ang balanseng kaunlaran sa ekonomiyang may hatid na pangangalaga sa kalikasan. Kung kaya't nakipagtagpo ang representante ng Northern Gateway Pipeline sa media upang talakayin ang mga isyong seguridad at kaligtasan kaakibat sa ekonomiya at kalikasan.
For this project, we have taken much more of a risk-based approach than we would a standards approach. So as a result, we've hired experts from all around the world to tell us what is best in class, or what's the best around the world, how should we be doing things. And we've been taking what we believe is the best and applying it to this project, which has never been done in North America before. So we are looking at things that have happened in Norway, we're looking at things that have happened in Alaska, Washington State, Sweden, Denmark, Asia to really determine what would be best in class. The other advantage that we have on this project, it is new. So we're using the latest and greatest in technology. And technology is, just as it is in the medical field, is advancing very rapidly in the pipelining field as well. You know, how we built pipes 50 years ago is not how we build pipes today. How we monitor pipes, you know, even 5 years ago is not how we're going to monitor pipes 3 years from now if this project gets built. So we will be adapting the latest and greatest in technology. And again, that comes from all around the world.
At sa patuloy na donasyon po para sa mga biktima ng Super Typhoon Haiyan sa Pilipinas, umabot na ang mahigit $3 million ang donasyon nagmula sa mga taga British Columbia. Alamin po natin ang detalye sa report na ito.
Mula sa British Columbia, umabot ng may 3 million ang mga donasyon na sa pagkabuuan ay mahigit 30 million na mula sa Canada, habang pinalawig ng Canadian government hanggang December 23 ang deadline upang tapatan ang lahat ng pondong malilikom para sa Canadian Red Cross bilang tulong sa mga biktima ng Super Bagyong Haiyan sa Pilipinas.
Mr. Speaker, the Minister of International Development just concluded a trip to the Philippines where he witnessed the devastation caused by Typhoon Haiyan firsthand. While there, he met with survivors of this devastating typhoon. He also met with local government and United Nations officials, as well as with international and Canadian humanitarian organizations. The Minister toured the Canadian Red Cross Field Hospital, which is working to provide essential health services such as medicines and maternal and child care to 100,000 people. The Minister also met with members of DART who are providing clean water and medical assistance.
Excellent.
As a result, the Minister has announced Canada will be extending the deadline for the matching of funds donated by Canadians to December the 23rd.
Oh, that's great news.
Mr.
Great
Speaker,
news.
I'm sure we all want to encourage Canadians to continue to donate generously as Canada continues to be among the world leaders in our response to this tragic typhoon. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Isang malaking donasyon naman po nagmula sa Edgewater Casino para sa mga biktima ng Super Bagyong Haiyan. Bilang pasasalamat na rin para sa marami nating kababayan na nagtatrabaho sa kumpanya.
Patuloy na pinangungunahan ng Rayfort Media Group ang kampanyang fundraising para sa mga biktima ng Super Bagyong Haiyan sa Pilipinas na ngayon saan pinatutupad ang proyektong reconstruction at rehabilitation. Bumisita ang representante ng Edgewater Casino upang mag-donate na mahigit 1,000 mga sweatshirts bilang bahagi ng medical mission sa Pilipinas.
And we heard about this really sad news about the Philippines. A lot of the Filipino associates from Edgewater actually came up to came to me and asked how we can help. And we had all this clothing that we don't know what to do with. So, you know, there was a no-brainer and we had to really come over here and donate all this for the Philippines. And Ray's phone number was given to me by the son of our owner, Paragon Edgewater. And so I contacted him right away and he gave me an address and we came here today. My name is Marisol. We're from Edgewater Casino. I'm here with my friends from the Edgewater Casino. We came here to drop off over 1,100 pieces of sweatpants and sweatshirts that we would like to donate to the Typhoon Haiyan of all the disaster in the Philippines. So hopefully this can help a lot of people over there. Edgewater has a lot of Filipino associates that would like to help, so we continue to collect more and hopefully it can be brought over with the Rotary of Medical Mission sometime next week. So yeah, so thank you so much for accepting all this donation and for taking it over to the Philippines.
Kung kaya't gano'n na lamang ang laking pasasalamat ng Rayfort Media Group na nagpamalas ng mga patuloy na suporta, pagtitiwala, pagtutulungan at pagkakaisa para sa ating mga kababayan sa Pilipinas.
Thank you, Marcel, for sending this huge lots of sweatshirt and pants for the Haiyan victims in Tacloban, and we are very grateful to Michelle Van Ruben and her sister Catherine, and they initiated this kind of donations. And also since the medical mission is going to the Philippines this January, so we decided to donate it through the medical mission headed by Elena Agala.
Ilang dating Vietnamese refugees sa Pilipinas ang nagpasimula ng fundraising para sa mga biktima ng superbagyong Haiyan bilang pasasalamat sa mga Pilipino lalo na't nasa Pilipinas. Hindi nabigo ang mga datihang Vietnamese refugees sa Pilipinas sa kanilang paghingi ng tulong sa mga kababayan nila dito sa Greater Vancouver area. Ang mga datihang Vietnamese refugees sa Pilipinas ay nag-fundraising sa Pink Pearl Chinese Restaurant sa Vancouver para sa mga biktima ng bagyong Haiyan bilang pasasalamat sa Pilipinas.
So that's why we heard that the typhoon hit Philippines. So we would like to thank Filipinos. And we would like to do something for people in Philippines. That's why we lost some people to form the group and to do the fundraising and to pay back something to Filipinos. And we want to say thank you for in the past.
You know, in the 80 or 90, a lot of Vietnamese people, when both people, so Philippine government have opened their arms to accept their people before they can train for the US and Canada and around the world.
Ikinagulat ng mga Vietnamese ang malaking suporta mula sa kanilang komunidad sa fundraising dinner dahil wala itong panawagan na ginamit sa kanilang community newspaper at kahit ang weekly TV program dito sa Vancouver. Bilang pasasalamat sa Pilipinas, marami sa kanila ang nakaalala ng kanilang mabuting karanasan sa Pilipinas.
Marami ang kaibigan ko, walang siyang experience sa Philippines. Kaya lang mabait din sila. Matulong din sila. That's why we held the fundraising to help the victim in the Philippines this time. So please believe in yourself like the way I did. Be strong. And God bless you. He always be with you and bless you always.
And then everything I thinking about the people in Philippines sacrifice for Typhoon Haiyan. I feeling developing for the people in Philippines. And anyway, my wife talking about the country Philippines, many typhoon, everything else. And then I hope so the God blessing for more the Filipino and the country Philippines much getting better and better. Maraming salamat po.
Okay, thank you.
I have been to Philippines 4 summers in a row because I was helping the Vietnamese refugees to resettle in Canada.
Nag-iisang public official na dumalo sa gabi ng karaoke night fundraising dinner, si NDP MLA Mabel Elmore. Malaking tulong ang halagang halos $45,000 na nalikom na ibinigay sa Canadian Red Cross.
Bilang pag-alaala sa pagpano ng Hollywood celebrity na si Paul Walker, isang fundraising ang naganap para sa Reach Out Worldwide na kinover ng kasamang si Mia Pestaño. Narito ang report.
What are you smiling about? Dude, I almost had you.
Home sweet home.
I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom. I'm coming
Bilang pag-aalala sa pagpanaw ng Hollywood celebrity na pinasikat ng matagumpay na serye ng pelikulang Fast and Furious, isang fundraising event ang pinangunahan ng Reach Out Worldwide na siyang huling event na dinuluhan ni Paul Walker upang makatulong sa mga biktima ng super bagyong Haiyan. Ito ang ulat ng Balitang Vancouver correspondent Mia Pestaño.
We expected maybe 300 cars, 600 cars, but there's over 1,000 right now.
I know, it's really amazing. It started out 500, now we got 1,000 people coming in, probably more. So are you a huge Fast and Furious fan?
Yes, I've seen it, yeah.
Have you seen every single one of them?
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Paul Walker as well. He's my favorite in Fast and Furious. Yeah. And he won't be forgotten. And let that be a lesson on the road for you guys. So think of the speed limits. Never go over that because it's there for a reason. I mean, I'm sure it didn't choose to be in that accident.
Sometimes it just happens,
Yeah, it
you
just
know.
happened.
Totally understandable, but we know that Paul Walker will live in our hearts forever for what he's done for other people. You do know that he does have his own charity,
Yes.
right?
Yes, we do know that.
And he was actually fundraising
For
just
for
minutes
the
before
typhoon. Yeah.
the untimely death
It's
of
really
him and his
sad,
friend. So
yeah.
it's really, really tragic.
Really sad to. When I heard the news, I thought it was just a joke at first, and then wait, this is reality. It's real.
If you could speak to Vin Diesel right now, what would you tell him?
I am sorry for his loss. They were a great partner, especially in that movie. I bet they're really good. I'm sure they are really good friends in real life too. So I'm really sorry for his loss.
To Paul Walker, great job he did with the movies and the franchise.
And
I think everybody knew it.
Yeah, and for even caring about others.
Yeah, and then I think
fundraising.
he donated something to the Philippines.
A big impact in the car community, and after his passing, my friend wanted me to do a car cruise in his name, so I decided to put it together and connect the victims of Typhoon Haiyan in the Philippines.
It's Mia Pestaño for BalitangVancouver. We'll see you soon.
Photoshoot ng Bangon Kababayan tagumpay sa isang fundraising campaign sa Burnaby na pinagsama-samang photographers mula sa ating komunidad. Alamin natin ang highlights. Bahagi ng kampanyang fundraising para sa Haiyan victims ang photoshoot sa Burnaby sa pangunguna ni Alvin Relieve, Narima de la Cruz at Bert Morelos.
Ito po ang kasunod ng ating tinatawag na Bangon Kababayan Telethon. Meron tayo ngayon, Bangon Kababayan Shoot for a Cause. Mga kaibigan, ang buong 2014, iniaalay po natin para sa isang Bangon Kababayan series because we believe that the rebuilding process will take us years bago po tayo makatulong dito sa ating mga kababayan na nasalanta nitong ating Typhoon Haiyan.
So far, the other day po, nung Friday, ang proceeds po ng ating telethon is already more than 50,000. I just don't have the exact figure right now. Ang pledges po namin doon is only about 7,000. We already have 42,000 plus in hand. And for today naman po, for our photo shoot for a cause, for only $25 for each donor. So far, we have gained, we have solicited about $4,000 as of this time. So it is still increasing as of this time po. And all proceeds will go to Canadian Red Cross.
Nagpapasalamat kami sa mga Filipino photographers dahil dinedicate nila ang time para dito sa noble cause.
Studio ni Paul Pincott ang Can-Am Importik sa Burnaby na pinagdausan ng fundraising.
Well, it's a pleasure hosting this event, and maybe we can do it again to carry on with this fundraising, which is so necessary for all the victims in the Philippines, and I'm there with you guys all the way.
Kinuha namin ang reaksyon ni Aldo Enrique na isang Las Vegas entertainer.
Actually, ang ganda kasi ibang-iba. Walang singing, walang dancing, has nothing to do with music. Ibang-ibang ang style nila. So, I think it's really good. Yeah, maganda. There was a big turnout kanina. Right now, marami pa mga dumadating din. So, it's good.
Umabot din sa mahigit $56,000 ang nalikom ng grupong Bangon Kababayan na ibinigay sa Canadian Red Cross.
Ngayong magpapasko na, pinanguna ng Metro Vancouver ang kampanyang Create Memories, Not Garbage. Alamin po natin ang paraan ng mga paghahanda para sa Paskong may malaking tulong sa ating kalikasan. Ngayong panahon ng Kapaskuhan, di maiiwasan ang tila walang katapusan na pamimili at nag-aaba ang pila sa mga pamilihan at malls. Kung kaya't pinasimulan naman ng Metro Vancouver ang kampanyang Create Memories Not Garbage na may layong pangalagaan ng kalikasan ngayong Kapaskuhan sa simpleng paraan ng tulad ng composting.
Why should I compost my food scraps? Why can't I just throw them in the garbage? Because after all, they'll go to a landfill and they'll become part of the soil, right? Well, not quite. Actually, there's a big difference between whether we compost our food scraps or we put them in the garbage. Let's talk first about composting. All right, so we grow some broccoli. We need some broccoli to eat. We grow some broccoli. And when we do that, it absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, from the air around it. The carbon in the broccoli comes from the air around it. Then when we eat it, we leave some behind, perhaps the stem. And that stem, if we put it into a compost situation, we leave it for delivery to a compost facility or we put it in our own composter in our backyard, it gradually decomposes and becomes soil. But it also gives off carbon dioxide that goes into the atmosphere. Now, carbon dioxide, that's a greenhouse gas, isn't it? Won't that cause global warming? Well, actually, no. Because that carbon dioxide that's gone into the atmosphere is actually the same carbon dioxide that got absorbed from the air in the first place. So in terms of its effect on the atmosphere, there's none whatsoever. Now, if we compare that to what happens if we throw the food in the garbage. If we throw it in the garbage and it goes into a landfill, and here's the surface of the earth with a landfill right here, it gets covered up. And it has to decompose without oxygen. When it does that, it gives off a gas called methane. And this methane heads off up into the atmosphere. Now methane, like carbon dioxide, is a greenhouse gas, actually 20 times more powerful than carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide and methane are forming a blanket around the surface of the earth that absorbs some of that heat from the sun. And that blanket is thickening more and more. So that instead of it just being a warming effect, it's now becoming hot. And it's making the earth too hot.
Bright Night sa Stanley Park sinimula na para magbigay kulay sa kasiyahan ng Kapaskuhan. Ilang mga burn victim survivors ay kasama ni Trini Lopez bilang ambassador ng Professional Firefighters Association ng BC. Ang Bright Night sa Stanley Park ay fundraising na may layong makatulong sa mga burn victims at para makapagbigay kulay sa kasiyahan ng Kapaskuhan. Ilang mga burn victim survivors ang kasama dito tulad ni Trini Lopez na kinuha bilang isa sa mga ambassadors ng samahan.
At the same time, I'll take this opportunity na to invite everyone to join us at the Bright Nights dahil ito ang biggest fundraising, as I said earlier, biggest fundraising for the Burn Fund. And being supported by the Burn Fund, we encourage everyone in the province or everywhere to come and join us.
Pinangunahan ito ng BC Professional Firefighters at ng City of Vancouver para sa kanilang ika-16 na taong kampanya para sa mga burn victims. Si Barbara Radford ay isa sa mga naging biktima din ng aksidente na nagmula sa kanyang kusina.
The Burn Fund has been really, really helpful for me. I survived my burn about 3 years ago. And while I was in the hospital, someone came to me and said, you might want to meet up with these people later. They're good support. And so I did. And just hearing other burn survivors' stories really helps you move forward with surviving and thriving after your burn. So
ang mga makulay na dekorasyon ay inihanda ng BC Professional Firefighters na mga nag-volunteer ng kanilang sariling oras para sa tao ng fundraising at selebrasyon ng magagandang ilaw.
There's still guys on shift. All the firefighters that come here donate their own time, and it is on their own time. Nobody's paid to come down here and do it. So it takes about 300 firefighters, and they put in about 6,000 hours to put this whole display between setup and then operations and teardown. Last year we raised about $300,000 through here. Which was the most ever. It was really good. So I'm hoping this year we can do as good. you never know what the economy's like, but last year was a really good year. Yeah, we raise money for the burn fund. We collect donations at the front gate. To come in and see our display, you can pop in and feel free to walk around and see what we have to offer. But yeah, we raise money for the various programs in the burn fund, such as Burn Camp and Too Hot for Tots program for newborns and young children. We have a Burn Awareness Week, which is coming up in February. We do Burn Camp as well. So yeah, all the money that we raise, here at the event goes to various programs in the Burn Fund.
Tinagurian itong Bright Nights dahil sa mga magagandang ilaw ng Christmas lights na nagbibigay ng buhay sa gabi. Pwede ding sumakay sa miniature train na may makikitang magagandang tanawin ng nativity at iba't ibang hayop na maraming disenyo sa mga dinadaanang riles ng tren. Kasama sa kasiyahan ng tampok na bisita ng Kapaskuhan na si Santa Claus, lalo higit sa entertainment na dulot ni Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Games as true. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say,
Rudolph with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
And I said, hey, that sounds fine. Okay, Santa, I'll do it. Then how the reindeer loved it as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, I'll be here at bright nights all through December 31. Won't you come and sing a song with me?
Yeah, next month. We're open to the public on the 5th of December right through to the 4th of January.
Siyam na araw na lang po at Pasko na. At dito po nagtatapos ang aming programa. Samahan niyo po kaming muli sa susunod na linggo para sa mga latest news ng Pinoy dito sa BC. Ako po, si Manny Noel Abuel.
Kung may pag-asa, tiyak na magtatamasa. Ako po si Franco Teleng.
Ito ang Balitang Vancouver. Nakuha.